So the other day randomly, I actually went ahead and compared my iPhone 8 Plus actually against a lot of newer phones that have came out, but I compared it recently to my iPhone XR. Now the XR is a newer iPhone with, better capability, better hardware arguably, and maybe it doesn't have a better camera setup or a better display, but it's still supposed to be, a better phone in every single area. And what I did was, I did a speed comparison between my iPhone 8 Plus and my iPhone XR, and from what I found, I am actually extremely shocked by how great of a quality device the iPhone 8 Plus is still in 2022. Now the iPhone 8 Plus came out in 2017, which was almost 5 years ago, and right now this iPhone is approaching its 5-year mark. Now during this time, we typically see iPhones tend to maybe go out in style. Typically they tend to get unsupported or be at their end of life, but really the iPhone 8 Plus with the iPhone X included are starting to look like they may be, one of the longest lasting iPhones of all time. That could be totally wrong, but one thing is for sure, from that speed comparison that I did just yesterday or the day before, I couldn't believe how fast the iPhone 8 Plus was and how much faster it was than the iPhone XR and how much more stable it was than the XR. I've also done speed comparisons between the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone 13s and more recently the iPhone SE 3, and I kind of saw that the 8 Plus was a little bit slower here and there, but I do think with the recent improvements with iOS and right now with both of all my iPhones being on iOS 15.4.1, I was actually pretty shocked to see how great of a job my iPhone 8 Plus was doing at that time. Now, I've been using the 8 Plus for a few years now, not as a main device, but just comparing it here and there, and right now it's never really shocked me as it did right now. And another thing to keep in mind is that with my iPhone 8 Plus, there were some times the iPhone XR, at least one time I can remember, the app actually crashed. It was Temple Run 2 and that app crashes all the time, but my iPhone 8 Plus was able to keep that app completely loaded. It did not crash. There were no issues like that at all. And that is another crazy thing about my iPhone 8 Plus. The stability aspect and just how great of a feeling and performing that phone is still in 2022 is actually pretty insane. Now this is, I guess, the last biggest iPhone Apple has made with the home button. Obviously they made the iPhone SE 2 and the iPhone SE 3, but there is no big iPhone home button design out there. And even though the iPhone 8 Plus is an older phone and it's typically not the first iPhone I would recommend to people, to buy, I'm actually still shocked to see how great of a phone this thing still is. And even though mine has a cracked back and everything, the speed itself actually shocked me. And if this iPhone is faster than an iPhone, XR, well, that kind of means that this iPhone has a good future ahead of it. And this could be one of those times where an older iPhone starts getting kind of like a breath of fresh air with the latest update in software. So I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this, but it seems like iOS 15.4 and 15.4.1 has kind of sped up the iPhone 8 Plus in a way. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.